with victory in Bulgaria earlier on this evening. And this is how the group looks then. Czech Republic running away with things. Bulgaria up to second, at least on a temporary basis. But if Finland win tonight, they'll be back up to second place. And Iceland, well, they simply must win. Quite frankly, this evening, these next two games for them are vital as they play host first to Finland and then to Bulgaria. Sorry, and then to the Czech Republic. As you can see, there's plenty of Finnish support. The Susijengi, the Wolfpack, as they are known back home, are out in force once again. And they are fans that have charmed the basketball world up and down for the last few years. In fact, pretty much since the last World Cup. 2014, Finland qualified for their first World Cup, and they put up a real good showing. And they are determined to go back to the grandest stage of them all in international basketball in China next year.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's up to
but it's a long road,
teams,
and it all starts with winning games in the qualifying. Well, the Laugaardsals Hall is an intimate arena, but we've got a fantastic crowd in this evening. And there's a big band of Finnish support who are bringing their rose-coloured spectacles, hoping to see a Finnish win.
Team from Finland, number 3, Antti Kanervo. Number 4, Mikko Koivisto.
So atmosphere building here tonight as they are led out by Antti Kanervo, who put up 18 points against Bulgaria. He's come back into the Finnish roster. They've had some absentees, but they've got a very experienced team nonetheless. The likes of Mikko Koivisto, captain Sean Huff, Tuukka Kotti, and Jamar Wilson, who averaging just under 15 points per game and 6 assists, will look to steal the show from the guard position again tonight. Well, they began with a tense win in Bulgaria, but Finland disappointed to lose on home soil. They're so good usually in Helsinki, which they showed at the last Eurobasket, but Czech Republic it was, that just about held on for the win in the Helsinki Ice Stadium. The Finns have been together the last few days back home before travelling to Reykjavik, and today, well, they have been talking up the importance of this game, but then so have Iceland, led by Martin Hermansson, the 23-year-old who is stepping up to the plate now. Again, another roster that's pretty experienced by and large. Iceland have caught the imagination of basketball fans around Europe with their recent appearances at the last 2 Eurobaskets. And goodness me, they've got a great crowd. There's Klinner Byringson, who shone at Eurobasket. The thing about Iceland is they're quite an undersized team. They don't have too many tall players, with the exception of Tryggvi Klinarsson, who plies his trade at Spanish champions Valencia. But they do come up against a Finland team that themselves are not particularly reliant on big players, big frames, particularly in the absence of Lauri Markkanen. But Iceland have spoken of the similarity with which they see their Finnish counterparts, in that Martin Hermansson was talking about how they look up to Finland as a team, how they want to emulate their success on the world stage. But it all starts here tonight in Reykjavik, where Iceland need to get their first win. But first, it's time for the national anthems, beginning with Finland. Well, you sense that both teams know the magnitude of the occasion before them. This is a crucial game on the road to the World Cup in China. So our referees tonight, Severio Lanzarini, Haris Bijeric and Apostolos Kalpakas from Italy, Bosnia-Herzegovina and Sweden. Well, Finland recently won at home in the Sports Awards. The basketball team were named Team of the Year. And perhaps that's a little hat tip to the success of Eurobasket 2017. But they almost breezed through the group phase. Here's a look at their roster tonight. There are a few notable absentees, but draw your attention to Jamar Wilson, who's shone so far in the World Cup qualifying campaign. 20 points and 7 assists in the 82-80 win in Bulgaria. And though they lost to the Czech Republic, he put up 9 points and 5 assists on that occasion. They've got experience in abundance, and that's marked out in the starting 5. Mikko Koivisto will start at point guard alongside Jamar Wilson. Sean Huff, Tuukka Kotti and Carl Lindbom will look to explode in the front court. Iceland, meanwhile, have a very similar roster to the one that they put out in Helsinki over the course of last summer's competition. Experience aplenty in their ranks. Look no further than John-Arne Stephenson, number 9. He's 36 years of age, as is Slinar Byringson. But it's the new up-and-coming players that are exciting everybody. One of those is Martin Hermansson, and he starts in the guard position alongside Horda Wilhelmsen and John-Arne Stephenson. And in the front court, Alka Paulsen will look to provide ample support to Slinar Byringson. And I'm not sure that Trygve Hjalmarsson is available today for the Icelanders, and that could already be a notable absentee, because he's the one player in their roster who is, well, a towering figure, shall we say, at 215 centimetres tall. I'm actually looking at Craig Pedersen there, the Iceland coach, but that's right, Coach Detman in charge of Finland. Pedersen is the Canadian in charge, and he has been now for a little while. Took over at the start of the second qualifying round for FIBA Eurobasket 2015. So now coming up for 4 years in the job. Henrik Detman has been in charge even longer at Finland, and he is very much an established part of the furniture for the Suusa-jengi, an incredibly clever and astute tactician. And he'll look to mastermind victory over the Icelanders. Strong bastion of support right behind Detman. We'll look to cheer Finland on to victory. Well, welcome along to Reykjavik in Iceland. It is the World Cup qualifier between Iceland and Finland, and it should be a good one, this. It's the Nordic derby, a rivalry between the two. And here's Alka Paulsen straight away, and it's beaten away off the rim in the nick of time by Carl Lindbom. Now Wilson, this might slow it down for Finland as they look to just settle into the game. Kotti to Wilson. And the shot back off the iron. We still await the first score of the night. Wilhelmsen for Iceland, playing in the white, by the way, Finland in the blue. And we could be in for a treat if it's anything like the game rather, that they played it Eurobasket 2017, then, well, strap yourselves in for quite a ride. Just 4 points in it that day. And Finland don't have Lauri Markkinen, Sassu Salin or Petteri Koponen. Here's Wilhelmsen. Iceland have been talking up their chances of this game. Martin Hermansson was speaking very confidently of respect for Finland, but not overawed. Here's Kotti going to work, but Wilhelmsen helps prevent him from scoring. And still, We await the first basket of the night. Orje Wilhelmsen. Real athlete. Now Hermansen. Undersized, but big in influence. Jonana Stephensen puts one up. 3-point shot. Misses everything. Paulsen picks up the pieces. Sets it up for Hermansen for 3. That's off the iron and back out. Wilson. To Kochi. Wilson to Koivisto. Koivisto loves to shoot from range. Feeds the pass into Lindbom. And he can't get it to go either. Barrington with the rebound. His second already. And now here goes Orje Wilhelmsen. Barrington fouled. Although Lindbom's claiming a travel. The officials aren't interested in that. Barrington actually up to 3 rebounds already. Averaging 8 so far in World Cup qualifying. So he's familiar with the boards. Craig Pedersen watching on. Paulsen takes the shot. And that's the first score of the night. Outcurve Paulsen for Iceland. I wonder if we're going to get the famous thunderclap shown by Icelandic sporting supporters, no matter which code. The two nations united in one massive thunderclap in Helsinki, which is great to watch. If you haven't seen it on YouTube and various places, you can catch it through the official FIBA channels. And you can keep up to date with all the action with the official FIBA Basketball World Cup app. Martin Hermansen wearing the #1 shirt on his back. Now it's for Byrington for 3. Jonana Stephensen, in fact. Byrington picks it away, manages to recycle it. That's clever play from the 36-year-old. Wilhelmsen. Intense start to this game, if low scoring, as Tuka Kochi goes to the bench, having picked up his second foul already. That's the reason for the change. And in his place is Alexander Madsen. Hermansen with a running jump shot, but he gets it back, follows it up nicely, and doubles Iceland's lead in the early exchanges. Oh, that's definitely a foul. Wilhelmsen sandwiched, but he's the one with the infringement. Wilson tries to pass back out to Sean Huff, now in the corner for 3. Drained. First score of the night for Finland, and it's Carl Lindbom who's exploded into action. Here's Lindbom. Now Koivisto. Huff to Wilson. And Lindbom will set the screen. Wilson doesn't choose to use it. And now Lindbom in at the low post. Feeds the pass out to Jamal Wilson. And Lindbom with the finish. Yes, gets it to go. Gives Finland the lead for the first time. Here's Barrington. Penetrating the lane. Puts it up. Can't get it to go this time. They've got a very established coaching team, Finland. Henrik Detman, of course, leading the way. Here's Wilson with a layup and uses the glass to good effect. Finland are on a 7-0 run here. And yes, his assistant is Mikko Larkas, who seems to be groomed as the future coach of the national team, only 36 years of age. That's good. Iceland eats into the arrears. Wilson. Huff.
Number 7, Huff.
Klino Bæringsson. Lindholm. Now Alex Madsen going to work at the low post. What a pass he's found. Wilson wide open for three. Knocks it down, and Finland are on the charge. They were 4-0 down, but now they are up by 6. Great showing from them. Hermansen for three to cut the lead back to size. And he knocks that one down to go to 5 personal points. And reel Finland back in. They were threatening to charge way, way ahead. Wilson. Nice dribbler. Madsen. He's got big shoes to fill, those of Lauri Markkanen, no less. And not helped by those early fouls for Kotti. Wilson's gone down, but he's okay. Oh, what shot. Iceland level up, and both teams are hitting their stride from the perimeter. Order Wilhelmsen. Madsen. Well, it's been a fast start, as you'd expect. Both these two teams have talked about their strategies and how they do like to play fast-paced basketball. To clarify, there was a change to the score. Finland have been docked a point because an initial shot that was thought to be 3 was actually worth just 2. So Iceland are actually back into the lead now. There's Craig Pedersen. From smarting the full suit look at Eurobasket, but today looking a little bit more casual in his Icelandic polo shirt. Adopted Icelander that he is, having come over from Canada. This for 3 from the corner. It's good again. It's raining threes here in Reykjavik. Martin Hermansen. He's up to 8 points already. A natural heir to the Icelandic basketball throne for Hermansen. He seems to be the leader of the next generation. He's 23 and is speaking about being an example to the younger guys in the roster, the likes of Tryggvi Hlynarsen, Christopher Raycox. He's the real athlete in this Icelandic team, and that was a tremendous finish. Got his body into a great position, and Iceland are way ahead again. 6 points, their advantage, and coach Henrik Detman has called timeout. At the moment, this game is going in big swings. Iceland came out of the blocks quickly. Finland then pinned them right back, took the lead. And now Iceland again in the ascendancy. Let's see what we can decipher from the huddles.
We go Gatala with the execution, so the 2 guys here. Maddie the first pick for Roope, Sean, Antti start here. When we come out for the pick, we really set the screen, look for the switch, and Maddie, you pop, and as you saw, Sean catch it deep, he will attack right on your way over. If your guy starts to come up like this, plant and slip. Pavel is going to clear through high. Hvað það? Þetta 3. Hey, lusti, Kristoffer að poppa. Við ættum að fara alltaf leið í seinna skrinni, leita á honum á high post og kött hérna. Okay? So space it. Hey, we gotta keep defending, we gotta keep rebounding. Everybody got a rebound, come on.
Everybody's got a rebound. In a way, that kind of sums up Icelandic effort. It's the whole team mucking together. Not that they don't believe in individual class, but they all play their part. In a way, some of the roles in the team are a little bit blurred by the fact that they don't have anybody particularly massive on their roster tonight, especially without Tryggvi Hlynarsen. Nice finish by Sean Huff, and the foul So he'll go to the line to make it a 3-point play and try to reduce the arrears back down to 3 points. Sweaty work out there. Order Wilhelmsen trying to stop Huff. But trying in vain. Both teams like to play fast transition offense. He's making for a fast-paced game and potentially another high-scoring one. They played out quite a high-scoring one in Helsinki a few months ago. No finish this time. And the rebound grabbed by Madsen. That's what he's in the team to do. Madsen sets it up, likes to shoot threes. Can't make it happen this time. Acox to Martin Hermansen. Iceland showing they are here to win. And right now, they are winning. That was Pavel Ermolinski. Now Alkur Palsen. Acox sets it up for three. No good. 1 minute 30 left in this high-octane first quarter. Will the two be able to keep up this pace of play? I believe they probably could. Here's Huff. Nice finish from him, the captain, leading by example. Back to a 1-point game. Huff's up to 7 points now. He's the leader of the pack for Finland. Martin Hermansen, the only one higher than him in the game so far. Ermolinski. Gotti. He's back on now after earning 2 fouls next to his name. Huff for three to take his tally to double digits. Rims out on this occasion. 42 seconds. Nice. Acox. No finish again. And Finland will just about emerge with possession. Rupe Ahonen is the number 14 who's come on. Kotti. Foul. Jakob Sigurdsson. One of the new names with Iceland. Sorry, not one of the new names. One of the old names with Icelandic basketball. And come back in at the age of 35. One of the new names included in the roster, haven't seen him on yet, is Thomas Hilmarsen. Basketball growing enormously in the Nordic parts of the world. Finland have kind of set the example in that regard, and Iceland are certainly seeing their sporting intentions expand. As Kotti gives Finland the lead once more. With just 17 seconds left of the first quarter, it's certainly going to be a tight start to this game. Hermansen. Hermansen puts it up for three and knocks it down. And there's no time for Finland to get a response. So it's Iceland that have the lead at the end of the first quarter. They're up by 2. Hermansen has got off to a flyer. 11 points for him. He's got more than half his team's tally. Iceland 20, Finland 18 in the Nordic derby. So just 2 points in it at the end of the first quarter. The three-point shooting from the Icelanders very strong so far. In fact, better than from inside. Statistics bearing out a pretty close game so far. Finland specialised in overtime thrillers at Eurobasket 2017, although Iceland couldn't quite take them to overtime. This is lovely footwork from Sean Huff. He's already notched up 7 points, leading the way for Finland, along with Carl Lindbom, who has 5. But they'll be a little aware that two of their big men, Kotti and Lindbom, have 2 personal fouls at the end of the first quarter. Order Helmsen is also on 2 fouls. Martin Hermansson, the only player to have played every second of that first quarter. But he knocked down 75% of his three-point shots. There's the Icelandic coaching staff. On the left, Craig Pedersen. On the right, his assistant, Finnur Stefansson. Just 34 years of age. Coaches one of the domestic teams in Iceland. And the quality of the players coming through Icelandic basketball is always seemingly improving. Christopher Aycox and Order Helmsen combined to get it out of the backcourt. Not many turnovers yet in this game, an average of 16 so far through the qualifying campaign for Iceland, just 12 for Finland. Iceland averaging just 28% from three-point shots before tonight, but they've boosted that so far. That was Stefansson, this is Alkur Palsson, and now Aycox. That's a real tidy finish on the runway. Up high, down hard. And Aycox doubles his field goal tally for the night. Madsen. Rupi Ahonen from the desert can't get it to go. Now then, here's Jakob Sigurðsson. Not all of them, but some of the Icelanders tend to refer just their first name on the back of their shirts. Phil Helmsen is one of the exceptions. Sigurðsson trying to use the backboard to no effect. Iceland up by 4 though, and they'll be generally content with the position they find themselves in. Here is Kanervo. 18 points he notched up against Bulgaria, Antti Kanervo. He is one of the players looking to settle into the Finland team should they reach the World Cup finals. Oh, that's well played. Christopher Aycox. He is looking real tidy and athletic tonight. Back-to-back scores for Aycox. Finland will be a little concerned by their execution just at the moment. Madsen. Kanervo. Ahonen for 3. Good. Welcome to the game, Rupi Ahonen. Stefansson. Sigurðsson. Stefansson. There's 3 points in it. Well, that's real good from the veteran, John Arne Stefansson. He's been in the Icelandic team for a long time. And they are a team with great chemistry at the moment. They are a team that have played for a long time together, and it shows. I'm not saying Finland have been stitched together, far from it. A lot of them have been in the roster a long time. But you take the likes of Sassu Salin, Petteri Koponen, and Lauri Markkinen out of this Finland team, you certainly leave a bit of a mark. Even with those 3 guys in it, Iceland ran Finland very, very close in their last meeting. Wilson. put up by Kanervo, and he gets the score to draw Finland back to within a couple. Byrington, he rims out, so far dominating on the boards, 6 rebounds, but he's only made 1 shot stick. Koivisto to Jamal Wilson. Cotti looks to distract the defense. Koivisto puts up another 3. Can't get it to go. Good hustle though. That was brilliant from Kanervo. Not sure how he did it. Lindbom misses with his shot though, but Finland stay in possession. Iceland's defense having to work overtime. So a timeout called, this time by Iceland. They are in front by 3. Let's see what Craig Pedersen has to say.
When we're like this and Christo's coming up to set it, be aware of this. This guy's already in the key. So like a little fake and hitting that guy, okay? Right here. Who's got Jamar on them? Who's Jamar checking? Make it smart. You're going underneath the hoop. Hitter, Christo.
Next play without call, we go Olka, so the Tuukka screening Jammu. It doesn't matter who we run it. Kalle, Antti, Mikko, and they switch so many screens. So Tuukka set the screen high here, and when we run it, you know, clear the side. And if they switch the last one, Jammu, when you're coming back and look at the shot, if they switch, we look Tuukka inside. Okay. No force, but that's what will happen. Get the rebound, get the rebound. Let's go, let's go.
You can tell they're familiar with each other, that Craig Pedersen was on first name terms, or referring to the Finnish players. It's been some fabulous basketball so far. These two play such an exciting brand of the game. Byrington on the runway. Tough shot. Can't make it. Tried desperately to get to the rebound, but missed with his attempted swat. Here is Jamal Wilson, the player that Pedersen was referring to a moment ago. For 3. Good. And Iceland double their lead up to 6. Finland level through Mikko Koivisto, I beg your pardon. And here's Hermansson. Iceland's lead has been swallowed up. Can they get it back? Yes, they can. High shot made by Sigurðsson. His first score of the night. Wilson, Koivisto, quick passing. Koivisto, tough finish with a left-handed. But he draws the foul from Hlynur Byrington. Here is the Icelandic captain. And he's an absolute warrior on the court. Puts himself about. And you have to say, with that bit, the addition of the beard now, which wasn't there last summer, he does look like he's been through a long winter, as Byrington. So Koivisto draws Finland to within 1 point again. Finland very much the blueprint of Iceland. Pálsson for 3. Put up some good performances at Eurobasket. Look at the open space here. And Manson can't make it count though, and Cotti gets to the rebound. Yes, Alko Palsin averaging almost 12 points per game in Helsinki. And he was a helping hand on assists as well. Kotti stepped down, I think. No, he didn't. He was fouled. And he'll go to the line. Pavel Ermolinski's going to come back in now for the Icelanders. And John-Arne Stephenson rests on the bench. Lindblom. Yeah, it rattles its way in. And the lead changes hands. Finland in front. Not something they've become accustomed to in the game so far. Just under 5 minutes left of the first half. Byrington with a runner on the runway. Takes off and puts it down. The lead changing hands almost at will. Kotti trying to shrug off Ermolinski. Finds Jamal Wilson with his pass. Wilson into the lane. Wilson loses it. Hermansson takes over. Those two having a very interesting individual battle in the point guard position. Byrington waits for the run of Hermansson. Time to perfection. Oh, what a move and what a play from Iceland. Martin Hermansson. Up to 13 points now. Iceland's lead up to 3. Jamal Wilson in possession for Finland. Koivisto, the Wolfpack of Finland, wounded. Coming right back at the Icelanders. Wilson, Kotti could change it here, and they have done. Switch to Kanervo. Kanervo from the corner. Can't get it to go. And Ermolinski leaps like a salmon to swallow up the rebound. Ermolinski just slowing it down for a moment. Alko Palsin. You see Alex Madsen's getting ready to come back into play for Finland. Hermansson tried to kick it out. It might work out still. The shot clock down to its dregs. Byrington draws the foul from Jamal Wilson. See this again. This was such a good move from Martin Hermansson. Byrington put the pass into his hands. And Byrington at the line. And it's been all action stuff from him. It usually is. 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 points. Looking to increase that now to 6. Arms folded. Can't really tell what Gray Pedersen's thinking, but I should think he's thinking happy thoughts. His team have certainly started this brightly. And they look like they might take a lead into half-time, although there's still 3 minutes for Finland to have their response. Screen set by Madsen. Wilson toying with the defense and earning the foul. Byrington on Wilson this time, and Clino Byrington will have to be a little bit careful with his foul count. And claim up to 2 fouls only. But he is the heartbeat almost that runs through this Iceland team. He typifies its character, its no-nonsense attitude. It's work to your hands and your feet drop off kind of stuff from Clino Byrington, as it always is. And at Eurobasket, he was so often up against towering figures, the likes of Boris Diaw or Gasper Vidmar, but he didn't mind the challenge. He was always up for it. Here's Wilson. He's just stepped out of bounds there. So far, Jamal Wilson hasn't been able to have the influence that he has had on their previous 2 games. Remember, he notched up 7 assists against Bulgaria and 20 points, and 5 assists and 9 points against the Czech Republic. The Czech Republic, by the way, winning earlier today to go 3-0 at the top of the Group F. These two finding themselves in. Czech Republic victorious in Bulgaria. Great win for them. Finland won there. Here's Wilson. Koivisto, quick shot. That's what he specialises in, Mikko Koivisto. That was absolutely trademarked from him. Quick pass, takes the shot before the defense can swarm. And he knocked it down. And Koivisto now the high scorer for Finland in this game. He's on 9 points. Six of those have come from downtown. Here's Hermansson from the side. Wilhelmsson. Malinsky, Hermansson, quick pass. Wilhelmsson put up a high one. Can't get it to go. Just 2 minutes left then of the second quarter. Jamal Wilson, dribble, pull up, and hits to give Finland the lead. And Iceland's advantage has been wiped away. Strong finish to the quarter, to the half from the Suusijengi, and the travelling band of supporters you can see in the background there are enjoying every minute of it. Here's Barrington with the right-hand hook. Oh, nice! Another Barrington special. Koivisto. Lindbom to Wilson, who latched onto it quickly, and then he's put under pressure here, Wilson, and it's a steal. And that's worked out nicely. Iceland with the lead and the possession. Paulsen. Malinsky. Wilhelmsson from the corner. Comes back off the iron, and Wilson's there for the rebound. And Wilson might go all the way on his own. No. Wilson missing with the first free throw, but he could still draw Finland level with this next one. And he does. Starting to increase his influence on the game then. 8 points for Wilson. This is Hermansson. Great game this. We thought it might be an intriguing one to tune in for, and it's certainly turning out that way. Two rivals from the Nordic region of Europe. Malinsky, long two, good. Puts Iceland in front. Oh, and Iceland have stolen. Didn't see what happened there, but Canervo lost it, I think. And so, things swinging the way of the home side late on in the half. Logi Gunnarsson's come on for Iceland. Not quite sure what Craig Pedersen's saying. Here is Logi Gunnarsson on the run, puts up the shot and makes it. So, no difference between shot clock and quartet. So, this will likely be the last play as the clock goes down, dips down below 10. Wilson took his time. Now he's got to get the shot off. Wilson puts it up. He misses, but he does get a second bite at it. And he finishes the first half with a score. And so Iceland lead by just 2 points at the interval. Iceland 40, Finland 38. We might be double-checking the officials here, whether that was just before the buzzer, but the scoreline that we have has it like that. Half-time in Reykjavik in this World Cup qualifier, and it is Iceland 40, Finland 38. Well, a bumper crowd here in the Icelandic capital enjoying their night, and so they should. It's always good when these two meet. And travelling Suzuyengi supporters. Very happy indeed. But they do trail. Alka Pálsson got it going early on. Iceland into a 4-point lead. And their field goal percentage is a solid 60 from inside. It's just up below 30 from beyond the arc. Martin Hermansson's had a fruitful time of it though. He's on 13 points, but he's not leading on efficiency. Instead, that accolade belongs to the captain, Hlynur Bæringsson. Always under the bucket as he was on that occasion when Carl Lindbom scored. Jamal Wilson has had some influence in Finland's World Cup qualifying campaign so far, but he started slowly. Bæringsson certainly didn't. He's got 8 points next to his name at the halfway stage to go with 6 rebounds and a couple of assists as well. And the number of turnovers, well, Iceland will be delighted. Been averaging 16, I think it was, over the last 2 games. So far, just 2 turnovers in that first half. Finland will be upset. They've conjured up 8. Finland have been guilty of not thinking as much as they perhaps should have done on the offense, and Iceland have caught them napping once or twice. 6 steals for Iceland in that first half, 2 apiece for Vilhelmsson and Martin Hermannsson. And Hermannsson has been superb so far. He's shot 13 points in total. And Finland, well, they're going to want more from their 3-point shooters again. The likes of Mikko Koivisto and Roope Ahonen. And Carl Lindbom as well has had some influence on the game. 7 points and 3 rebounds. But at halfway, there's only 2 points in it. Iceland 40, Finland 38. Join us for the second half in a few minutes' time. Well, welcome back, everybody. We're in Reykjavik, Iceland for tonight's World Cup qualifier. The road to China is hotting up as Iceland and Finland face off here. Now, the two are getting rather familiar with one another after their meeting at Eurobasket 2017. That was a narrow game separated by just 4 points. Well, at the halfway stage, they are separated by just 2. Iceland in front by 40 points to 38 in what is, well, developing into a bit of a classic. Martin Hermansen has led the way for the Icelanders. 13 points for him. He has hit 3 from beyond the arc, but nobody else has so far contributed from downtown. They are averaging just over 20%, but it hasn't mattered that much. They are generally executing pretty well out there. Their fast-paced style bringing them plenty of points on the break. Craig Pedersen there next to his assistant coach, Finnur Stefansson. And they are trying to mastermind what would be a vital win on the qualification trail. They are yet to record a win. They are 0-2 coming in this one. Finland 1-1. They won away in Bulgaria, but were beaten at home by the Czech Republic. And this is a wide open group, really. I think of all the groups in the World Cup qualifying campaign, this is potentially the tightest of them all. You feel that everybody can beat everybody, but Iceland need to show that by converting this promising scoreline into a positive result. Let's hear from Craig Pedersen as he sets them up for the third quarter.
Whoever's underneath the hoop comes up thinner, you're coming up here, thinner pop, and then you're going to spin and go on an angle back.
Pick and really execute it, so you can attack, switch or protection here, and Mika stays on the top. So when Yamu comes off Tuukka's pick, Sean here, Kalle will hammer here for Mikko. And we roll here. Don't get it too early, So you play the pick and attack deep, attack to the middle, and the hammer is here. Kalle slip us. Go and attack. Hey, let's go, boys! Let's go!
Fantastic supporters. The Icelanders, they came in their droves to the last Eurobasket. They travel well, but they also enjoy their own home party, and that's what they're doing tonight. They come out in their droves, and so far it's having a very positive effect on their team. Been a tight game throughout. No point has the team had anything like a double-digit lead. It has been close. The lead has changed hands many, many times. But it's Iceland, and again, it's back underway, leading by a single point, 39-38. And here's Alka Paulsen, and his left-hand shot doesn't come good this time. Koivisto. Wilson. Now Mikko Koivisto driving in, finds the pass to Huff, and now Wilson, top of the mountain for 3. Rims out, and we'll still await the first score of the second half. It took a little bit of time to get going in the first half as well. And suddenly both teams sprung into action. Intimate sort of arena, this one. The crowd close to the action. Paulsen. Good pass, Byrington. 2 of the Finnish defensive unit on him in a hurry. Kotti and Huff. Stephenson. Paulsen puts it up. Just left it slightly short. Byrington working his way past Wilson, but the foul called. both these two in action again in the coming days, with Iceland playing host to the Czech Republic, and Finland are back on home soil themselves. They're up against Bulgaria at the Helsinki Ice Stadium. Wilson for three. Still no score in the third quarter. Hermansen, Paulsen returned with interest. Byrington shapes it up nicely for John Arne Stephenson, but he rims out. Iceland are not covering themselves in glory from three-point range so far tonight, averaging less than 20%. 3 out of 16. Koivisto. Wilson, Lindbom at the foul line. And here he is, Lindbom long two. Good. First score of the second half, and it takes Finland into the lead. Carl Lindbom setting the tone. He's up to 9 points. Oh, lovely. Great move from Iceland. Hermansen finishes the job once more, but the two passes in the build-up were nothing short of sublime. Koivisto. Huff. Can he find room for a shot? No, he tries to tee up Cotti, but he did draw the foul. Byrington helping himself to an assist a moment ago. 8.7 rebounds, 3 assists. He is leading on efficiency for the Icelanders. Lindbom. Cotti. Koivisto to Wilson. Finland not switching it up too much. They've gone with their starting five at the start of the second half, and it's paying dividends. Wilson propels them back into the lead once more. Now he really is starting to make his mark on this game. 12 points and 4 assists and 4 rebounds. Behind only Huff and Lindbom now on the efficiency charts. Hermansen against Wilson. Tries to leave him for dead. Pretty consistent first half that. Iceland put up 19 points, Finland 18 in the first quarter, then 20, played 20 in the second quarter. And if this free throw shot is made by Martin Hermansen, then it's 4 points apiece in the third. Huge cheers are up from the Finnish contingent of support as Koivisto makes the three. Finland up by 2. Hermansen with the response. Tough shot on the move, but he leaves it a little short. Finland now looking to get this game by the scruff of the neck. The ball by the horn, so to speak. Here's Jukka Cotti. Good with his footwork. Madsen out to Koivisto for 3. Huff with a brilliant offensive rebound. And the follow from Cotti, but the foul comes in. And Finland look to make the most of their second chance. Linda Byrington, in the meantime, not happy about the call. And making the officials aware of that. Great hustle here from Sean Huff. He huffs and he puffs. And he's made of solid stuff. Rupe Honen, anti-Canervo. The latter is coming on. Serious customer, Coach Detman. He's very good at his job. Wilson. Cotti. Canervo. Now Wilson. So quick. And he gets up ahead of steam. There's not much that can stop him. Waterville Hamilton did, but illegally. It's a foul. Christopher Raycox has come back in. I think it's Byrington that's gone to the bench. Can't usually keep him out of the action for long. But that is what's happened, and the other change has seen Order Wilhelmsson go to the bench. And Jakob Sigurðsson. One veteran out, one veteran in. It's come in. So Wilson stretches Finland's lead, and he becomes the high scorer for the Finns in the process. Alko Palsson. Such an influence. John Stephenson. They missed him actually. He didn't play for one of the qualifiers in the first window. Wilson. Just remember the words that Martin Hermansson used in the build-up to this game, that they were must-win games, but Finland, with some clutch basketball, are trying to take charge of this contest. They're up by 7, their biggest lead of the game, and Craig Pedersen and Iceland, by necessity, have called timeout. The momentum is with the Wolfpack. Iceland, licking their wounds, must regroup.
When we get going in transition, hey, let's try and get that transition ball screen right away before they can get set. And we need to keep attacking. Okay, we need to keep attacking. Or we look to run 4, come where Jakob's getting it. So 31's in the ball screen. If they switch it, we got to get Acox, you got to go down.
Full of my soul that Sean get outside of Tuukka here. Antti all the way. Ilari, fake. Tuukka screen him open to the corner. Sean getting high here, so we get a good spacing for the pack pick. Really look for that. At the same time, when Sean is using it, screen to help away from the wings a little bit even early. And then you play. Niin samalla niin tyhjennetään päät.
The famous Icelandic thunderclap is going on in the stands at the moment. I wonder where it was in the first half, but they've come good in the second. It was reverberating around Helsinki during Eurobasket 2017, and it's now reverberating around Reykjavik tonight. Got to improve on their shooting percentages. Martin Hermansson's the only one who's been able to hit from distance tonight. 3 from the perimeter, but nobody else has contributed from downtown. 3 from 16 is not particularly encouraging. Here's Sigurðsson, tries to switch it, but the pass didn't have the power, and it's been stolen. And Finland here are showing exactly why they are a rising power in European basketball. And once again, they're showing that they can do it without some of their most household names. That said, they've stepped out of bounds there. The guilty party was Ilari Sapala, one of the young players who's come through at Kataja Basket, same club in which Timo Rannikko plays his basketball, and he's currently out at the moment. Come out of retirement to play Eurobasket. International retirement, that is. Kanervo emerges with the ball, and Kanervo with a shot. Oh, he's been fouled, and he'll go to the line for 3. Alko Palsson desperately trying to stop the shot. And Iceland just seem to have lost their way a little bit. Their composure has gone. Finland have a 12-4 lead in this quarter. And that could be extended here. Antti Kanervo, 18 points he scored against Bulgaria. It's been rather less successful so far tonight, but if he gets this last free throw, he'll be up to 5 points. And more importantly, he'll stretch Finland's lead to double digits for the first time, and he's done just that. A 10-point lead feels significant, especially in the context of a game that has been close throughout. Alkur Paulsen comes surging in. Foul this time by Alex Madsen. And it's the foul limit for Finland, so Iceland will go to the line. Quick time for a huddle, and the captain, Sean Huff, communicating in the heart of it. A bit of nervous energy from the bench. Craig Pedersen, I think, wants Jonathan Stephenson back in the game. Iceland's hopes of qualifying for the next phase will be dealt a big blow if they lose tonight. Makes that game against the Czech Republic on Sunday all the more important. Elias Sepala. Only coming into the game the last minute or so. First appearance on the court, and he gets a little gap in the defense on the runway and puts it up and in off the glass. And at the moment, Finland are running riot. Hermansson. It's all gone wrong for Iceland. Can they get it back? Ermolinski from the corner, yes! Knocks it down, and boy, did Iceland need that. Kanerbo to Kotti. These next 3.5 minutes important in setting up the fourth quarter. Iceland will want to be within touching distance of Finland. Finland will want to stretch that lead beyond double digits again. And good follow from Madsen, hanging from the chandeliers. Madsen, not much space out with Ermolinski. He's got Kotti for company. Now transferred, Acox, the decoy. Paulsen in the lane, puts it up, tough shot, doesn't make it. And swept up by Madsen, the tallest player that Finland have got in the absence of Lauri Markkinen. Huff. Kotti. Such a solid performer, Tikko Kotti. Madsen for three, just left it long. The Finland support behind the coaches, willing it in, but it wouldn't go. Lead is up to 10. They can't get greedy. Here's Hermansson. Ermolinski, need this. Back-to-back threes from Ermolinski. He reignites Iceland's hopes. Kotti to Sean Huff, the captain here. Huff, I think, stepped down. Well, I thought he had, but actually there's a foul here by Alkur Paulsen. Paulsen protesting his innocence, so he didn't touch him. That's going to see Paulsen go to the bench. Sino Byrington on 3 personal fouls, as is Order Wilhelmsen. And for Finland, Jamal Wilson, the only player really in their ranks, just to be careful. But of course, he's so influential that time spent off the court for him is a big help to Iceland. The free throw shooting has been excellent so far from the Finns. And they've got a lot of chances. They're in a reasonably commanding position here. Hermansson. Jonathan Stephenson. Penetrating. Throws it up. Was well taken, in fairness, by Olafsson. Shot clock down to this 5, though. Ermolinski pulls up for a long 2. This one he can't get to go, but it's incredibly recycled and finished. Martin Hermansson. What a night he's having. And he'll go to the line for the extra. Sepala it was. That left arm coming across, brushing the head of Hermansen. Could be a key moment, could be a turning point. He makes the free throw, and the lead is cut back down to 6 points. Jamal Wilson comes back into play, but he's got to manage his foul situation. Elias Sepala. Wilson up against Stefansson. Comes in the lane, then darts it out to the corner. Koivisto. Now he's left it short. It's another let off that for Iceland. They could halve the lead here if they make another 3. They've started to hit their straps again from downtown. Byrington, though, loose, has lost it. Finland come up with a steal at an important moment with a minute left of the third quarter. Which team's going to have the momentum on their side going into the fourth? Wilson. Foul called, and Sean Huff's going to come back in for Finland. Lead is required at an important stage. Just the first from Wilson. Lead up to 7. Hermansen. Olafsson saved him to the end of the Icelanders. There's not much space there. Byrington can get himself out of jail, though he's thrown the ball out of bounds. Turnover. There weren't many of those, just 2 in the first half for Iceland. But they're up to now 7 in total. Wilson takes the shot early, does. Mikko Koivisto, he's done it again. He can really hurt you from that range. Double digits and more now from Mikko Koivisto. Last play of the third quarter. Finland have extended their lead back out to 10. Hermansen looks like he wants to do it all on his own, and he lays it up and in, and they do at least get a score. But it sets it up nicely for the fourth quarter. 8 points the difference. Great quarter for Finland. They were down by 1 heading into it, but now they're in a commanding position to chalk up their second win of World Cup qualifying. Iceland 55, Finland 63, and don't go anywhere, folks. We could be in for another grandstand finale. Well, fabulous atmosphere here in Reykjavik for this Nordic derby. And the two teams heading to the fourth quarter with it. The game very much still on the line. It was Iceland 55, Finland 63. The Susijengi have come to the party in that last quarter. Trailed by 1 going into it, but now they're up by 8 points. Keeps it very, very interesting indeed. Martin Hermansen said a fruitful night of it, 19 points for him in total. He leads the way on the scoring. But in terms of influence, I think you've got to look no further than maybe Clemmer Byrington. 8 points in total. So go with his 9 rebounds and 4 assists. He could be well beyond for a double-double here. We're underway then in the fourth quarter between Iceland and Finland. On the third game of the World Cup qualifiers in Group F. This group very much open. 3 teams go through to the next phase. 32 start off. Getting down to 24 by the end of the 6 games played in this particular phase. Bulgaria and the Czech Republic, the other 2 countries involved in this group. They played early on tonight, and the Czech Republic got another win. They're 3-0. And they're all but confirmed as through. Pavel Ermolinski. Now Alko Paulsen. Lindbom trying to stop him. But in the end, Byrington draws the foul from Huff. Coach Detman, such a focused character. He'll be determined that his team don't show any signs of complacency after a cracking third quarter. They don't take their foot off the gas. But here's Hlynur Byrington, knowing that every single point matters. Takes him to double digits in terms of points. And that double-double is in the offing, certainly. Huff. 6 points is only the difference here. Two well-matched teams. I look forward to the return leg in Helsinki in the summer window. Just a reminder, folks, to catch up with all the news, interviews, highlights. And a one-stop shop for it all is the official FIBA Basketball World Cup app, which you can download onto your mobile device or tablet. Here's Sean Huff from the elbow. That's a Lindbom. Takes the three-point shot on, and it's in and out. Huff with another offensive rebound. He's specialising in them tonight. Lindbom, tough one for Huff. But Finland maintain possession. Huff for 3. Nice pass by Ermolinski, squeezed it through the eye of a needle. Wilhelmsson drains the 3, halves the deficit. Game on. That's drawn Iceland right back into it. And it lifts the mood in Reykjavik no end. Feels like they've blown the ceiling right off. Finland have called timeout, and Coach Detman wants a word.
Press break, so that Ilari takes it out. We have Antti and Tuukka here. In case that you don't get the basketball back, you bring the ball up and we play. Ei tarvitse puhua vissiin jälkeen. Päähaippari, immediate, right?
Ei, transition bóttast, transition var alltaf að koma hraða. Bölum við bóttum með það, kom að. Vekka skoturinn niður, kom að. Og berja. Og skottir ekki.
If Iceland got what it takes to pull a rabbit out of the hat here. And snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. Only 3 points in it again. There's still plenty of time left. Only at the start of the fourth quarter. But what a pass that was, and good take by Wilhelmsson into his stride quickly. Great form. And that is a glorious sight. Swish. Pavel Ermolinski with the foul very quickly. He felt the full force of it. Sepala. Kotti to Sean Huff. Tries to go to work, tries to force his way into the lane. Steps back for the shot, but he can't make it. Wilhelmsen. Canervo trying to stop him. Feeds the pass. Paulsen. Don't think. No, he did. He did get the shot off. Fouled in the process. So it's and one for Alko Paulsen. Let's see this again. It's to level. He's done it. And the scores read equal. 63-63. These two played out a classic in Helsinki a few months ago. That was Finland's own backyard, and they got the win. Pavel Ermolinski goes out of the game. But can Iceland wrap up a victory here, famous one, in Reykjavik, to ignite their World Cup qualifying campaign? Huff. Sepala. Wilson is coming back in. A sign of respect. Finland need their best player on the court. Henrik Dettman turns to his ace in the pack at his moment of need. Can Finland retake the lead here? The pass is open for Lindbom. Shot clock reaches 5 seconds though. Kotti turns and shoots and makes it. Nudges Finland back in front. Doubles his tally for the night. Quite quiet evening otherwise for Kotti. Oh dear. Well, that was not how Iceland wanted that to play out. Byrington slipping at the crucial moment, and a turnover. Lindbom. Wilson, they can make Iceland pay here. No, left short. Finland managed to get the ball back. First with Kotti, now with Huff. He misses, and it is Orger Wilhelmsen who sweeps up the loose possession. What a great game. Wilhelmsen all denied by Kotti. What a steal. Kotti with support. Huff, Kotti. It's not exactly clinical, but it might end in points. Yes, it does. Antti Canervo. Finland up by 4. All of that Icelandic momentum just seems to have been lost for a moment. That's simple as you like. Fizzes in a pass. John Arne Stephenson does the rest. Was Canervo, now it's with Tuukka Kotti. Wilson. And now Huff. Passing the ball around pretty comfortably, Finland. Comes off Kotti, the shot clock down to just 4 seconds, so when they get the possession, they're going to have to use it quick. Coach Dettman switches things up. Lindbom and Huff to the bench. Koivisto. Madsen from way downtown. No good on this occasion. John Arne Stephenson. Byrington. It's not exactly his specialism, shooting from that kind of range, but Stephenson might get it. Left open, Byrington with a follow. He's a bundle of energy, that man. He's got a double-double. 13 points, 11 rebounds. Wilson scores level once again. Wilson for 3. He can't get it. These are nervy times. The The game is open. And we've got a timeout coming here. Bray Pedersen's called it. He wants to chat. His team, when they restart, will have a chance of the lead.
Give and go. Hey, listen, next time up we run that 3 plays of hiker again. Flash that, okay? You're gonna come off hiker's side and he's gonna curl into it. Alright? After that, listen, some 4. We're getting.
We got Antti here, Mikko here. So when they switch it, Maddie, you replace and you roll. So you move the ball, we lift it up. Then looking for a slash, either get it back instead of running now because it's too late on the clock. Yeah. And go to the side where Paulson is not defending so you get the big guy on you. Hey, start winning the 50-50 basketballs right now!
As at the moment the fire is ignited. Alko Palsson getting a score and 1, and it took Iceland back into the contest. It felt like, okay, they were never out of it really. They have at times trailed by double digits. They don't trail at all anymore. It's beautifully set up. The game on a knife edge. Iceland 67, Finland 67. We've got just over 5 minutes left. Oh dear. Well, Byrington, you do take the rough with the smooth with him. He's brilliant most of the time, giving his everything, but he does occasionally come up with a glaring error like that one. Passing to the crowd. Wilson. Canervo. Cotti. Up against Wilhelmsson. That one pass too many from Finland this time. Alex Madsen's been lively. Trying to make himself a regular fixture in this Finland team. Madsen pulls up for 3. Koivisto. Cotti. Ooh, pressured, and he's lost it. Alko Palsson. Takes the shot on and makes it and takes Iceland into the lead. They look dead and buried, but they're alive and well. And it's Finland's turn to try and come from behind. Jamal Wilson, another interception, stolen this time by Hermansson, who's had a night to remember. 21 points and 5 assists, and now coming up with a crucial steal. Orja Wilhelmsson, Stefansson. This for 3 to take Iceland 5 clear. Jonas Stefansson with a veteran play. And Iceland playing clutch basketball. This is brilliant from the home team as they look to chalk up their first win in Group F. Little discussion between the coaches before going to their troops. Beligi.
Kaksalas Seanille, and they go under the flare, so Tuukka actually with
We're looking backdoor, okay? We're looking backdoor. Listen, if it's not there, we're gonna keep going 3. Martin, come get the ball. Screen, re-screen. Okay, use your face, get to the rim. Another thing is this, listen. Hey, you guys with the ball up top, when we get a little bit stuck, see Hunter, see if you can't sneak behind him and cut into the middle of the team.
Iceland sense their chance. Extraordinary fourth quarter. You want to hear the score? 20 points for Iceland in this quarter. And just 4 for Finland. They looked in real trouble at the end of the third quarter, but they have come up with a brilliant comeback. And now Finland are in trouble. Huff, I think he's thrown it away. Byrington did get a touch. The brains of the operation. Wilson inbounds. Wilson, by the way, is on 4 personal fouls, so he's got to be really careful, or he might be out of the game. Wilson pulls up for 2. He misses. Byrington, yet again, his 12th rebound. What a game he's had, Timo Byrington. They came so close to beating them in Helsinki on the big stage of Eurobasket, but here they are in World Cup qualifying, looking to inflict revenge. Byrington, again, in the thick of it. Wilhelmsson throws one up with the buzzer looming large, misses, and now Jamal Wilson. 3 minutes still left to play. Plenty of time for Finland to make a comeback, especially in this game where the lead just constantly seems to change hands. The score won't count, by the way. It's just a foul. Third foul for Stefansson. Kochi. Finland haven't got any more fouls to give, by the way. One more foul sends Iceland to the line. Kochi, where's he going? Blocked off by Wilhelmsson. And look at the shot clock. They were using the time well, and they are wiping off a little more time off the clock. Kochi has to use it quickly, does, and finds a great shot. Now they needed that. Here's Wilhelmsson. Up against Jamal Wilson. Hermansson. Canova lost him for a moment, and Martin Hermansson finds a route to the bucket. "25 points. Oh, that was almost a steal from Wilhelmsson. Wilson just about got it. Now Carl Lindbom gets in the lane. Oh, it was caught in traffic, but he somehow released a shot that went in. Off the glass, and it's back to 3. Iceland's lead. Orja Wilhelmsson. This Nordic derby has thrilled from the start. Hakko Palsson can't get to it, but the rebound favoured John-Arne Stefansson. Nobody can stay still. Craig Pedersen, with some nervous energy, operating on the sidelines. Hermansson tries to repeat the feed, and he does! And extends Iceland's lead out to 5, with little more than 90 seconds remaining on the clock. Finland 83, Iceland 79, the score when they last met a few months ago in Helsinki. It was a tight game that Finland held on for. Is history going to repeat itself, or will it switch around here? Look at the difference this quarter, 24 points to 8 for Iceland. Huff, Lindbom, what do Finland have left? Kochi tries to tip it back. Can't get it to go, and listen to the scream. Iceland believe. The noise inside the arena erupting ever higher on the decibel charts. Byrington extends himself and the lead. Less than a minute remains, and Iceland are shaping up nicely for a famous win. They're up by 7. And Coach Detman and his team have to pull something out of the bag. On paper, a tight group is Group F. The Czech Republic have pulled away, but the other 3 are locked right in there. They'll have identical records if Iceland hold on for the win. Big if still.
Actually, little stack, Jammu and Sean. So we want to get Jammu in with the back.
ætla að fara út. Passið þeir verðið ekki pinnaðir á því. Hei, þetta bara það stela honum, þú verður að hægja boltanum út og spila á eitthvað.
Þeir eru alltaf bara.
Nei, ekki skipta út á slættunum. Hey, you gotta be aware of this. This guy will do this and go to the corner. If you're switching out, you gotta get there. Everybody on the fucking board.
Nei, þeir eru alltaf leita á 7 eftir leikli. 10 eftir vinst bakstina, 4.
Plenty of highlight reel moments. Carl Lindbom did brilliantly there. Give Finland some hope, but he hasn't been extinguished, but you have to feel Iceland are very much in the box seat now. Finland with the possession. That time out, I think, advanced the ball. Koivisto to Chukakoti. He's gone back to his starting 5 now, has Coach Detman. Wilson in the lane, puts it up and in. Cuts the lead back down to 5. They've got to be quick about it now. And of course, Finland know that. Order Wilhelmsen. Palsson. It's a time for composure, for cool heads. Alkur Palsson. Kotti stays with him. Palsson pulls up and drains it. It's only a 2. Long 2, but Palsson makes it crucially. The lead back up to 7. Wilson and Finland needing a quick response. The foul drawn, but they still had a foul to give Iceland, so that's not going to send Jamal Wilson to the line. Well, the Wolfpack, the Suziyengi, as they're known, they never give up, and they will fully believe they can turn this around. Can they, though? Lindbom steps out to make it a 3 and drains it. Very much keeps the game alive. Nice execution from Carl Lindbom. Listen to the crowd. Look at the crowd. What an atmosphere. And a game that is very much fulfilling its billing.
Me saadaan riistä muuta tai tulee muuta. We don't have a timeout, then we go. Katsokaa mihin juoksee. Sitten yritetään sit ekasta. Sitten riisto. Jos päästään trappiin, niin älkää rikkoa sen trappista. Jos on yksi, niin jonkun ylöspäin kello, okei? Here we go.
Well, you can believe Linor Byrington has aged just by looking at him, but not from his performance. This has been one of his very best in an Iceland shirt. 15 points, 12 rebounds, 3 of them offensive boards, 4 assists. Doesn't get much better than that. But it will all be worth it, all the effort expended if Iceland can close out the win. The party atmosphere has already started in the crowd. Let's hope for Iceland's sake it isn't premature. Four points and 20 seconds. Sigurdsson to inbound here. Where are his options? It's just about fine Martin Hermansson. Wilhelmsen, quick pass back to him. Moving the ball around nicely here, Iceland. Palsson, fouled by Kotti, will go to the line. Now it's all about making the free throws. Trying to advance the lead on. Pavel Ermolinski comes back in. The gymnasium falls momentarily quiet, which is noticeable because it's been played under. This game's been played in a raucous atmosphere throughout. Is it nerves? I suspect it is. That makes everybody a little less nervous. Nelson misses with a second. Wilson grabs the rebound, importantly. Got to get a three-point shot off, and they've got to do it quick. Wilson comes in. It's just going to be a two. Oh, what a denial. Huge rejection from Pavel Ermolinski, and that'll be good enough to secure the win. Iceland record a famous victory over their noisy Nordic neighbours. Their first win of World Cup qualifying. And their long road to China begins here. Iceland 81, Finland 76, the final score. Well, what a game. And what a fabulous fourth quarter that was from Craig Pedersen's Iceland. They trailed by 11 coming into that final quarter, and they have pulled off a brilliant comeback. Led by one of their stalwarts of many years, Hlynur Bæringsson, but one of their newer, up-and-coming, exciting players, Martin Hermansen, and credit to Pavel Ermolinski there for coming up with a big rejection to wrap up the victory. That was the moment they knew. And a standing ovation from the crowd to the players, and no doubt back from the players to the crowd, who have been fabulous tonight. Craig Pedersen takes the plaudits. His team defeated 5 times out of 5 at Eurobasket 2017. They lost a couple of tight ones in the first window of World Cup qualifying to Bulgaria and the Czech Republic, but they turned it around here. They've got their first win, and they've got real momentum now heading into Sunday's showdown clash with the group leaders, the Czech Republic. That game was a thriller personified, quite frankly, from the very start to the very end. You couldn't take your eyes off the action nor the crowd. Let's have a look at the statistics then. Pretty similar looking stats, really. Both struggled from three-point range throughout, with a couple of notable exceptions. More about that in a moment. Exactly level on rebounds as well. Neither teams are particularly known for their height, and that perhaps showed in the way that the two teams went about it. Turnovers, well, Iceland will be very happy with just 8 in the end, given the fact they were averaging 16 per game from the first 2 qualifiers. The thing they'll be most pleased about is the scoreline. Iceland 81, Finland 76. Let's talk through the notable players. Martin Hermansen, 25 points, 3 steals, as well as 6 assists. Great night for him. Hlynur Bæringsson, 15 points, 12 rebounds, a double-double to remember, and 4 assists to go with them as well. Finland came up with some big performances. Jamal Wilson, standout, 17 points, 9 assists. 14 points for Carl Lindbom. Mikko Koivisto came up with 13. And the captain, Sean Huff, chipped in with 6 rebounds and 9 points. But ultimately, Finland have come up short. Iceland have recorded a famous win in the Nordic Derby. And this is what it means for the group. My goodness, it's open. The top 3 go through to the next phase of World Cup qualifying at the end of the 6 games played. This is the halfway stage then. The Czech Republic are happy as Larry. They're flying at the top. They beat Bulgaria earlier today, 78-76. That was another thriller. And Group F, that's the group to watch at the moment. Who's going through out of Finland, Iceland and Bulgaria? Well, it's anybody's guess. Make sure you tune in to Sunday's action. Iceland take on the Czech Republic. That's here in Reykjavik. And Finland go back home to Helsinki, where a bumper crowd is expected for the contest against Bulgaria. But that's it from this game in Reykjavik. I hope you've enjoyed our coverage. It's finished Iceland 81, Finland 76.
Number 7, Hug.